Alright, what's up? Y'all know this is just making this video, you know, Friday after work, driving to pick up my little one. So just figured I'd make this video since I got a little bit of time. Hey Bomb, let's talk football, man. And when I say let's talk football, that's what I mean. Let's talk football. Leave all the personal shit at the door, because I don't care about it. When I say let's talk football, I want to hear shit like the reason KD Cannon, who a lot of people felt was a really big pickup for us as an undrafted free agent, got cut the first damn week. You know, the fact that we might have two safeties not named Eric Reed or Jimmy Ward, which would be good because it'd be backup and there'd be depth at those positions, but might have two safeties make the 53 outside of those two. You know, fuck the whole offensive line crap. I don't care about it, because honestly, the only guaranteed lock on this offensive line is Joe Staley. Joshua Garnett, he could possibly start if he makes a big enough jump, and one of these offensive linemen we picked up isn't looking better than him, you know, then he won't start. But if he's looking good and shows a jump from year one to year two, he'll probably be the starter at right guard again. I think Trent Brown should still start at right tackle, you know, if he could keep his weight under. You know, also talking football is it shit like calling Eric Armstead a goddamn slave shit. Bruh, saying shit like part of the reason the defense was horrible because Patrick Willis was injured last year. Really? Patrick Willis was injured last year. Show me this injury report. The one that really got me is when you said Steve Mariucci is the last offensive-minded head coach the 49ers have had before we hired Kyle Shanahan. Now, you may not like these guys, but you have to admit they were offensive minds in Jim Harbaugh and Chip Kelly. You don't have to like them to admit they were offensive-minded head coaches. Alright? So, you know, it's when... Now, I'm not knocking you for... you know, I'm not coming on here saying you're not a fan. No. You've been... I mean, you're... I don't know how old you are, to be honest with you. I know you're older than I am, and I'm a few months from 36. So, you know, you've been a fan longer than I have, you know. And, you know, you've seen more over the years with this team as far as players and personnel and things like that, you know, than I have. And, you know, I respect that. I'm not taking nothing away from you. You know, you've been to tons and tons of games. I'm not taking shit away from you as far as being a fan. But knowing the current roster, you seem to be lacking a little bit. I don't know if maybe Amistad, maybe that was just a lapse, or you got ahead of yourself and said something wrong. I don't know. But what I do know is when you say things like the Mariucci comment and different things like that, you know, sometimes it makes people take a step back and kind of question, like, for somebody who goes to so many games, How much attention do you really pay to this team? We are in the middle of something right now great. We really are. Fuck what the haters say. They're a bunch of salty faggots. They can all eat a bag of dicks. I'm sitting here as a Niner fan saying we're in the middle of something great that is happening. A resurgence. History will goddamn repeat itself. Niner fans know what I'm talking about. If you're a hater and you're coming at me, blah, 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 shut up. If you don't know what I'm talking about history repeating itself, I don't want to hear nothing. You know, and, you know, I could throw things out there like, Mike Shanahan's going to have an office attached to Kyle Shanahan's. Oh, I'm getting flooded with haters in 3, 2, 1. They're all going to say, oh, so Mike Shanahan's running the team. No. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are running the team. Okay? Those are the guys running the team. They're the architects that are building this. Mike is there watching tape, you know, taking in practices, things like that. He's a football guy. He loves football. You know, he's got 3 Super Bowl rings, 2 as a head coach, 1 as a coordinator. You know, Mike, I think his head coaching days have passed him. Honestly, I don't think Mike Shanahan would be an effective head coach in the NFL anymore. That's just me, but maybe, who knows, if he gets a job somewhere, maybe he'll surprise. He wanted this job. Mike Shanahan wanted to come back to the Bay. Kyle jumped at this job. Okay, people? Kyle jumped at this goddamn job. He remembers this organization when he was younger. Yeah, we were in a better place and a better situation, but Kyle remembers. And Kyle couldn't pass up an opportunity to come back. So, when I say we're building something great here, I'm not saying it's something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. But when the final piece to the puzzle is put in place, the 49ers will go down in history. When John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are done with this, will go down in NFL history as the greatest franchise the NFL has ever seen. And that's a guarantee. You can book that. You could take that shit to the bank, take it wherever the fuck you want. Just remember, I said it, and I said it first. Alright? So, A-Bomb, like I said, I am not coming at you as far as being a fan at all, man. You know, it's just some of the things you say, I'm wondering, how much do you keep up with this squad? You know, because when you say things like Patrick Willis was injured last year, Mariucci was the last offensive-minded head coach we've had since we hired Kyle Shanahan, you know, things like that, and then calling a player a slave ship, bruh, really? Come on, dude. That's really all I got. Like I said, I didn't want this to be too long. This was just a little bit of football talk. I'll probably do another video. I'm gonna do you know, so far what has been going on in camps and things like that. Just a postseason roundup, right? You know, so far. And we got 6 weeks to kill until training camp on July 28th. And that's when we get to see guys like Ruben and Solomon. You know, guys that haven't... Well, Ruben's been out there, but all in individual drills. I heard that... I didn't see any write-ups anywhere else about it. Maybe I'm missing something. I just heard somebody mention in something I was reading that one of the days out there, was it last Thursday? Last Thursday or something? Solomon was really, really hard on his shoulder. Not as far as hurt it or nothing, or fell on it or nothing, but doing drills, he was going hard on his shoulder, his surgically repaired shoulder, and it seemed to be holding up fine. But like I said, when they're thudding and pads are on, it's a different story. So we'll see. So yeah, July 28th, training camp. And I really think we're going to see some jobs being taken. Some of these veterans' jobs are going to get taken in training camp. There's a couple I think already, well, one I know already has. So, but that's all I got. I ain't got much else. I'm out.
Free. Give us free. Give us